to go back to it though. And that is, what is the actual value now of education, right? Should kids be just heading off to college now, right? I've always had a thought process, right? You guys tell me if I'm wrong, that if you have a plan, meaning you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer or something, go to college. Makes total sense. You got a plan. You know what you want to do with your life. You want to be a teacher, whatever. You have a plan and college is part of that plan. Awesome, go. Or two, you can get into an Ivy League school or a school that has a good network. Like you go to the, even not Ivy League, you go to the academies, right? If you can go to Annapolis, right? If you get to go to West Point or some place that has a great networking ability, or wonderful also. Otherwise, why are you rushing off to college at 18? Why aren't you doing something else? Why aren't you either traveling or working or some combination until you figure out what the next step is? That's kind of where I think kids should be nowadays. If you're 18, that will be my advice to you. If you're 17, if you ask my advice, that would be my advice to you. Do you have a plan? No, don't go to college.
I think for me, I can't say whether or not my life would be anywhere near the same, but I personally think that college has saved my life. It got me out of a really bad place in a bad neighborhood. Most of my friends are dead or in jail. And I probably would have followed the same path. Not only did university help me to be a critical thinker, but actually student loans gave me access to travel. Student loans made me be able to go study abroad in France for a year and a half. And I wouldn't have had that experience without Michigan State's amazing international study abroad program that allows you to take your financial aid and transfer it to a foreign institution of your choice, one of the only in the country. You know, had I not had that, I think you might have seen a very more conservative Charla than you currently have now. It helped me get through my master's degree, and it helped me conduct research in 3 countries. You know, those 3 countries further expanded that. Had I not, there's no way I ever would have been able to take a gap year.
To be forward with you, Charlotte, everything you said for you, I could have said the same for me with the Marine Corps.
Yeah, sure.
Everything you said, the same thing happened to me. Marine Corps saved my life. It allowed me to travel, taught me how to be a leader, taught me to be a better man, communication skills,
you also could have died.
Level. Yes, I could have died. Sure.
Charla was holding a pen. You were holding a gun. So I don't know if
it's true.
Comparable. I always say whenever I show up in another country, I got my notepad and my pen. That's all I need.
Yep, and then my white helmet for the period of time I was with the UN. You know, I mean, I was out there, but I just took a different role.
Yeah, my helmet was camouflaged. It wasn't white. Mine was camouflaged. Yes,
I think mine was technically blue.
Yeah, probably blue. Yeah, I thought they'd do that. The UN does the blue helmet. That's right. Yeah, blue helmets. Blue. Yes, exactly right. So, no, is it worth? I mean, what about the look? Snork Y2K says took 10 years to pay my student debt, another 10 to pay my wife's.
So 10 is nothing. I've been paying it for 30 years. What's 10? You complaining about 10?
I'll be paying it the rest of my life.
Me too. 10 is, I envy. I forgot the name, but I envy you.
I have no student debt, never have. Now, I might have died, but so I sacrificed I sacrificed that for me to have no student debt. That's what I sacrificed, because I have no debt. I got my college degree when I was in the Marine Corps. So mine was, I spent like, I don't know, years of blood. That's it. But that's it. No real money.
That's it. Nothing. Just
nothing. What are you
nothing.
gonna do?
Just a little PTSD. Nothing to worry about.
That's all. A little PTSD, TBI. What are you gonna do? Easy. So yes, Hannah, is it worth it?
No. Well, the knee-jerk reaction is no.
No.
The nuanced answer is, you know, to your point, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to do something that legally requires the licensing and a degree, then yes, that's, you know, if you're sure that's the path that you want, then yes, absolutely, it's going to pay for itself. I didn't go to college. I was homeschooled all the way through. I skipped college to go apprentice with entrepreneurs because I wanted to get into business. I never had any student debt. And I was, you know, by the time I was in what would have been my junior year of college, I was working full-time inside of a startup, helping to build a company, building portfolio experience that helped me land multiple jobs after, had a positive net worth, very specific to, you know, the path that I wanted to be on. But